And now I'm going to show you just how easy it is to apply your Jamberry nail wraps. The first thing you do when you go to apply your nail wraps is you want to figure out what size of this is going to fit on these. The back of our nail wraps are clear. That way you can lay your fingers over and you can kind of gauge and see which one would fit the best on your finger.
Now, here's a tip. You need to err on the side of too small rather than too big, okay? It's just like our jeans. We want to fit in that smaller size, right? You want to make sure you have a little bit of nail showing. Nobody's going to see it, I promise.
Once you figure out which size of this fits on these, you're going to cut them out. Make sure you leave them in order so you remember which one goes with what finger. Once you get each one cut out, you're going to cut it in half because this one wrap is going to cover 2 fingers.
That means when you're giving yourself a manicure, you're only going to use up 5 of these wraps. Look at how many you're going to have left on the sheet. Alright, so I'm going to show you how I'm going to apply my wraps. The first thing you do is nail care. Okay, wash your hands, use your little cuticle pusher, and push back your cuticles. This is very important. If there's any cuticles on your nail, or if your wrap gets on your cuticle, it won't adhere like it should. I know I already have wraps on, but I'm going to show you the steps it takes to do this. You'll still do it the same way. And you know what? You can also layer on top of your Jamberry wraps. Say what? So I've washed my hands, I've pushed back my cuticles, I've gotten rid of all that. I'm going to take the alcohol swab, and I'm going to use this to just wipe off each of my nails. Now the reason I do this is to make sure there is no oil left on my nail bed. It's also recommended to use Dawn dish soap when you wash your hands. Now I'm going to turn on my mini heater. You can use your blow dryer. My mini heater is a little bit loud because I have 4 kids and they have dropped it. What you're going to do is you're going to take your wrap, and I like to use tweezers. You're going to remove it from the plastic. Make sure you do not touch the sticky side with your fingers. Voila! It's gone. Okay? So I'm going to show you the 1, 2, 3 method on how you're going to apply your wraps. So, take your wrap, and you're going to set it down right on the nail that you want. Don't push it down. Line it up, and set it down. Alright? That's it. That's not it. Don't stop. Alright, we got more. It's sitting there. I've not touched it. I'm not pushing it down, okay? So, make sure it's lined up how you want it. Then you're going to take your heater. Step 1, you're going to heat the top of that nail wrap. Just the top. Okay, when it gets nice and hot, you're going to push it down from back to front. Just with your finger. You don't need any special tools, just your finger. Back to front. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, you're going to heat up one of the sides. We're going to start with this side. Heat that baby up. Heat it up till it gets nice and hot, and you're going to do the same thing. Back to front. Back to front. Number 3, you're going to do this other side. Heat that baby up. Back to front. Back to front.
Alright, now when it comes to removing this excess off your finger, there's a few different ways you can do it. You could trim it off with your nail scissors. You could use your nail clippers and clip it off. Or you can do what I do. When you file the excess off, you want to go just in downward motion, and you see how I have it angled? I don't have it up and down, I have it angled kind of like this. And you're just going to file, and there it is. That's my excess nail wrap. When you're all done applying your wraps, you could use our Nail Care Cuticle Oil. You can get this all by yourself or in the application kit. It smells like almonds. When you apply your Nail Care Cuticle Oil, you want to take off your excess there.
And now watch. Here's your nails. I want you to watch. I'm not touching my nail. Don't you be putting this on your nail. Right there. It is not touching my nail. It's not touching my nail wrap.
What this Nail Care Cuticle Oil does is your nail starts growing from down here. So what it does is it helps that nail that hasn't grown out yet be healthy. And that is all you need to apply your Jamberry nail wraps. Now, knowing that you can layer it, the possibilities are endless as to what you could come up with.